discovered 3 frustrating struggles most salespeople seem to have in common when it comes to standing out. 1. How can I come up with differentiated messages for my clients? 2. How do I pull the messages together into a cohesive set of stories? 3. How will I share these stories with clients in a compelling way? Through deal advancement work sessions, opportunity reviews, and other sales activities, we've helped thousands of salespeople overcome these struggles and gain confidence in their ability to craft, shape, and deliver compelling messages that enable them to stand out from the start to the finish of their sales cycles. In addition to our frontline experience and ongoing advisory work, we had a unique opportunity to get feedback from client executives on what matters most to them when talking with salespeople. This came about when several global companies engaged us to participate in live sales simulations over a period of 6 years. As part of these engagements, we saw both sides of nearly 1,700 sales interactions where we had front row seats as silent observers. This was fascinating work because we watched more than 2,800 experienced salespeople in sales meetings with senior client executives all along the sales cycle. We attended the meetings as observers, then interviewed the salespeople and client executives afterwards. It was an incredible opportunity to speak candidly to the selling team and the client. The salespeople we observed were highly paid and talented professionals. They were exceptionally educated and had long resumes. We expected greatness, solid selling fundamentals, market-leading expertise, and remarkable people skills. And as we interviewed the salespeople after each interaction, we heard the following common responses. I think the meeting went well. It wasn't perfect, but we felt there was good interaction and we definitely got what we needed. That was a solid meeting. I think we did a good job asking questions and exploring their business challenges. The client executive seems to like us and clearly wants to engage in further discussions. They love our solution, our implementation plan, and how clearly different we are from our competitors. We are in a great position to win this opportunity. But then we spoke with the client executives. Well over 70% of the time, the response from the client executive was some version of this. That meeting was a waste of my time, and in a real pursuit, they would not be invited back. How was it possible that all these talented salespeople could be so far off the mark? How could so many of them think they were doing a great job while disappointing the client over and over again? What was more intriguing is that after observing nearly 1,700 interactions, it became clear that we were not witnessing an odd occurrence in a sales simulation. Rather, we were witnessing the reality of what most clients are experiencing every day when meeting online or in person with salespeople: lackluster interactions and disappointing results. Surprisingly average to strikingly different. As we debriefed the meetings with client executives, a surprising theme emerged. Clients entered every sales meeting hoping against hope to see something distinct and relevant, whether in the message, thought leadership, the way the salesperson asked questions, the dialogue, or the solutions. But the vast majority of salespeople they encountered were simply indistinguishable. This phenomenon was validated in additional research with Primary Intelligence, where we analyzed the results of surveys with more than 14,500 B2B decision makers. Buyers saw no difference between vendors 42% of the time. We began calling this phenomenon the surprisingly average. Consider that as sales professionals, regardless of the industry, we're working with similar technology, approaches, people, and methodologies. In fact, most of us are solving similar problems with similarly long lists of client references and claims on the same outcomes. Again, we appear to be remarkably similar, therefore surprisingly average. But clients make decisions based on differences, not similarities. By the nature of the sales process, the client will expect